Can you tell Daddy how big you are?
Yes, that's what I wanted, the little boy!
Look what we're gonna shit.
It's really fucking cool!
10
It's also pretty fucking true.
So many people. Such a big stage makes me nervous. I'll do my best to speak in English.
Don't ever stop adding dragons to your game. Add dragons to Fallout. Add dragons to Rage. Add dragons to everything. Mecha dragons.
Dragon, you can definitely.
Dragons. Love the dragons.
Dragons, I'm happy, has dragons. Dragons. Yeah! The dragon, our year-long season of the dragon, all dragons were on the Dragon Guard. A group of dragon hunting dragon hold. Season of the dragon. Dragon Guard, which...
See? Dragons.
Oh my god, did you like the dragons? Did you see the dragons, chat? Oh, we are under 10 minutes away. 10 minutes away to listen to the exciting news about a remake of a video game. I'm deeply touched emotionally. I don't know if you're ready for this. Final Fantasy VII Remake, parts 1 through 82 are going to get announced tonight. You should be excited about that. I know a lot of people are unfamiliar with the story of Final Fantasy. I'm talking the deep lore. I'm going to go game theory on you. Final Fantasy VII isn't about materia and destroying a planet and using its life essence to sail as a vessel across the vast cosmos. It's the greatest debate of all. It's really a choice left up to Eris between length versus girth. Does she want Sephiroth's extra long sword, or does she want that thick fat one that Cloud's swinging? That's the core mystery of that game. Hopefully the remake will focus on the important bits so we can enjoy that. Now we got a few minutes before we jump over to Square Enix and hear about whatever they're going to release today. Kind of a surprise. I don't really know what to expect, so it could be anything. But lo and behold, some Shenmue 3 news. Oh boy, backers are not super thrilled, apparently. Who could have guessed it? Suddenly, out of nowhere, this email was sent out to everybody. If you look at the Kickstarter for Shenmue 3, many people are posting this. So I'm going to take it at face value, given the amount of backers that are raging about it. And it's from the development company. Hello. Thank you very much for contacting us. The launch was previously planned for distribution on Steam. However, it was decided together with Deep Silver after much discussion that the Epic Game Store would be the best distribution platform option. Shenmue 3 will be distributed through the Epic Game Store and will require the Epic Game Store client to activate. We apologize for the sudden change in platform. However, refunds will not be granted for this change. No fucking refunds for you. You better sit there and enjoy it. Smile for me, bitch. Open up that wallet. We thank you for your support and look forward to delivering the Shenmue experience fans everywhere have been waiting so long for. Best regards, the Shenmue 3 team. Eat shit and smile. Thanks for giving us the money to develop this. We kind of lied to you. But just remember, no refunds. Fuck you. We can still win it, guys. Match me. Oh, 5 minutes away. You tell me, chat, what are you looking forward to? Let's hope that nothing that they discuss is Epic Game Store exclusives. That would be a bit disappointing. Can you imagine? God, has anybody ever been satisfied on Kickstarter? Has there been one fan-funded project that didn't turn out to be complete dog shit? I mean, I'm sure there's got to be like one or two. You know, there are a few rare exceptions, but the majority always end up fucking people. Or people get overhyped for a product that turns out to just be awful. Just irredeemably bad. The Ouya, I think, is probably the best example I can think of that. I remember when the Ouya was announced, and dumb motherfuckers were running around saying, it's the future. These moddable, cheap little consoles, they're going to destroy the big boys. Xbox, PlayStation, they're done for. The Ouya is here. We're going to play fucking Skyrim HD edition on this wretched piece of shit. How did that work out? Oh yeah, disaster. Disaster. Everybody getting so excited for Shenmue, and what do they get? Spit in the face. That's why I don't back things on Kickstarter. Oh no, I see people naming a few games. Like I said, there are a few exceptions, but the vast majority, it's just disaster. What's the fucking one where the guy got like $250 million and still hasn't finished his fucking game? This space game. What's the name of that? I can't even. God, it's been so fucking long. It's been in development for like a decade. I can't even remember the fucking name of the thing. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. The one where they'll sell you a ship for $38,000. Not EVE Online. EVE Online's actually playable. I'm talking about the one that has 18 betas going. Star Citizen. Thank you very much, chat. $250 million. What the fuck? That thing should have been a fully VR experience. When you bought the game, a woman should have shown up at your house to suck your dick as you install it for that amount of money. Takes forever. God damn. Yes, I got it. Everybody, Star Citizen, everybody recognizes the name. I just blanked on it for some reason. I know it exists and I know it's out there, but it's never done, is it? Slidable doors. Didn't he install like $20,000 doors? Some fucking retarded Star Trek shit. That was a nice waste of money. Oh, 3 minutes. 3 minutes until we go live. Exciting. Gonna find out all the details on the next, I don't know, Kingdom Hearts 3 Remix HD edition for the fucking 3DS or whatever they're gonna pawn off on us. Oh, I hope you're excited. Get hyped. Here we go. Let me just readjust this a little bit. As it fights me? Fuck it, that's good enough. Boomer technology, there we go. Oh, it's good enough, fuck it. Calling it a day there. Oh, 1 minute away. So excited. You know, given the current trend of every company announcing their own fucking online streaming platform and service, which we got at the Bethesda announcement, at the Ubisoft announcement, at the Microsoft announcement, at the Google announcement, how much money a month would you pay for the Square Enix Online Pass? I'm going to say $35. I want to play Final Fantasy VIII but not own it. I just want to be able to stream it on my phone. I think that's a well thought out expenditure on my part. 30 seconds. Oh, God. I wonder if they brought the guys from Bethesda over. If we're going to get a bunch of woos and yes screaming out through the fucking auditorium as they show us their presentation this evening. God, this is the last night, really. The last night of proper E3 coverage. Tomorrow is just the Nintendo Direct, and that's kind of it. What a disappointing year this has been. Todd didn't even get up on stage and lie to us like he usually does. Disappointing all around. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, boy. The Bethesda guys are there. Oh, I'm so excited! Are there gonna be dragons in this? Yeah! Oh, God.
Please welcome Yoshinori Kitase, producer, Final Fantasy VII Remake.
How many years has it been? It's been like 8 years. They keep trotting this out for 8 years. Just release the fucking thing already.
大変嬉しく思います。22年間の時を経て、あのキャラクターたちが非常に美しく、さらに魅力的になって帰ってきました。
I am very happy to be able to introduce this long-beloved title once again. After 22 years, the familiar characters we love have returned while becoming more beautiful and captivating than ever before.
今まで応援し続けてくださっているファンの皆さん、長年のサポートありがとうございます。大変お待たせいたしました。新たなる冒険へと共に踏み出すことを非常に楽しみにしております。
To our longtime fans, we thank you for your support and patience over these years, and we look forward to embarking on this journey together.
FF7 をリメイクするにあたって、ファイナルファンタジー7の世界観やキャラクターたちをより深く今回は描いております。ファイナルファンタジー7リメイクプロジェクトの最初の作品となる本作では、ミッドガルのストーリーを広大にかつ緻密に語っております。またゲームデザインも今作用に最適化しておりまして、ブルーレイ2枚組相当のボリュームを見込んでおります。一本の独立したゲームとして十分期待に応える作品になっております。
Remaking Final Fantasy VII has allowed us to dive much deeper into the world and its characters than ever before. The game design was optimized for this title as well, and we anticipate 2 Blu-ray discs worth of gameplay content. The first game in this project expands on the story of Midgar and is such an elaborate retelling that it has become a solid standalone game in its own right.
これからご紹介する映像およびゲームプレイで
We're gonna charge you twice for one game. Oh, they're geniuses. And they're eating it up. Twice for one game, you dumb motherfuckers. Pay up.
Through the content we are about to unveil today, and through all that we have yet to unveil, we will not disappoint your expectations. Your reunion with the Final Fantasy VII you know is near.
それと同時にですね、当時を知らないゲームファンの方は、全く新しいね、ファイナルファンタジーと出会うことになります。
To newcomers who never played the original, we present to you a completely new Final Fantasy and a perfect starting point to explore the world of Final Fantasy VII.
Please welcome Neil Pabone, Senior Manager, Product Marketing, Square Enix.
はい、本日はですね、ニールにゲームプレイを紹介してもらいます。
So, Neil is here to introduce you and walk you through gameplay.
Thank you, Katase-san.
Finally, some gameplay.
All right,
Let's
everyone. Let's mosey. Final Fantasy VII Remake features a hybrid gameplay system that merges real-time action with strategic, command-based combat. For starters, each press of the square button is a swing of Cloud's Buster Sword. Cloud attacks, dodges, and blocks all in real time. His standard attacks do some damage, but they barely scratch the surface of Cloud's true potential. Succeeding on the battlefield requires much more than just hacking and slashing. Cloud needs to be tactical. He needs ATB. 2 ATB bars are displayed in the lower right. These fill up slowly over time, but fill much faster as Cloud lands standard attacks. Once an ATB bar is full, you can enter tactical mode, where time slows to a crawl and you have the opportunity to choose actions from the command menu. Katase-san, I've had the pleasure of seeing quite a bit of the game, but tactical mode never gets old for me. I could just sit here all day long and watch this beautiful slow motion action.
観客の皆さんはね、おそらくね、他の部分ももう少し見たいのではないかと思いますが、皆さんいかがでしょう。
I think the audience would like to see more. Isn't that right, everyone?
Fair enough. Good point, good point.
Yeah.
Well, once in tactical mode, you can choose to perform various abilities, such as Cloud's Braver attack. Using an item in battle will deplete an ATB charge, and if Cloud has the right materia equipped and enough MP, he can use ATB charges to cast spells. Of course, this being a remake, we're sure to see some familiar faces. With the the use of his iconic gun arm, Barrett is able to target enemies at a distance. Barrett's standard attacks generate ATB charges similar to Cloud, but his abilities are entirely different. Switching between characters in combat is done with a single button press, which makes rotating through party members a snap. Speaking of other party members, Kitase-san, when are we going to see Tifa in action?
Maybe soon.
All right.
They haven't even made her yet.
Continue to fight even when
Brilliant.
you're not controlling them directly, but it's up to you to choose how and when ATB charges are used. You can maximize your effectiveness by switching between characters or issuing commands to characters with full ATB bars. Every enemy has a focus gauge that fills up as you do damage. When the gauge is full, the enemy becomes staggered and you'll deal bonus damage. Tactical mode evokes the command selections from the original Final Fantasy VII and allows players to enjoy battle while taking the time to think strategically. For players who prefer fast-paced action,
Tifa's tits took up 1 Blu-ray disc. That's why it's 2, guys. Just so you know, they're very large.
but the choice of using them is entirely up to you. Right, Kitase-san?
そうですね、プレイスタイルに合わせて楽しめるゲームになっておりますので、ぜひご期待ください。
That's right. The game has been made so that you can choose how to play. I hope players get excited about this.
Well, that's a brief introduction to combat in Final Fantasy VII Remake, and we look forward to showing you a whole lot more in the coming months. For now, let's see how Cloud and Barrett do against a more formidable foe.
You double-crossing!
Heads up.
What in the hell? Hey, how the hell do we fight this thing?
It's got reinforced armor plating, but the internals can be overloaded. Lightning magic.
No other option, huh?
Shit!
Should I be worried?
It's on you.
Guess it's my turn.
They're not even showing anything new. This is shit we've already seen. They don't even have a model of Tifa ready to show. So what like this? You're gonna have to wait 4 years for this fucking game. This is PS5. I refuse to believe they have this shit ready to go this year or next year. I'll be fucking surprised.
A barrier? Never seen this defense system before.
Thought you were the expert.
So what's your brilliant plan, genius?
It's my time to shine. Bring it on. About damn time. Ain't that something you want to say to yours?
Bingo. Focus on that core.
Oh, now he remembers. Don't get me waiting in suspense next time.
Take him down.
This is now. You're mine.
Damn it. Need to heal.
Oh, enjoy the multiple cutscenes they're gonna do to every boss fight in this game. It's like the third one. So when you fuck up and die, you have to replay and watch it over and over again.
What do we do?
Don't get hit. Take cover behind that debris.
Suck on this.
Strike now before it fires again.
Come get some. Hey, it's doing that thing again.
Find cover and hunker down.
I mean, it is very fast-paced. It's very pretty looking. I just got a bad vibe this is not coming out anytime soon. This is going to be something you play on your PS5 Pro.
This one right here is for the plan. We gonna let this thing keep pushing us around? I don't think so. And down goes another. Oh, you in for it now.
Taking over. Going in. You're as good as dead.
You hear that? Damn thing showed you how it's done.
Come on, you got me.
Please welcome Tetsuya Nomura, Director, Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Thank you for joining us, Nomura-san. It is an absolute honor to have you here. Katase-san, how do you feel working with Nomura-san once again on Final Fantasy VII Remake?
はい、彼とはですね、原作の FF7 以降、何作もね、一緒にね、その後も仕事はしてるんですけども、今作のようにね、再びね、ディレクション、キャラクターデザイナー、そしてね、ストーリーとね、がっつり組むのはまた久しぶりなのでね、22年前と全く変わらない熱量でね、今作でも取り組んでいる姿を見てね、私も正直ね、喜んでいます。
Since the original Final Fantasy VII, I've worked with him on many titles, but it has been a while since we've actually had him work so heavily on a project like this, from the direction to character design to the story. And I'm really happy to see him working on this title with the same passion that he had 22 years ago.
はい。
野村さん、コメントどうぞ。
はい。今まで結構長い間お待たせしましたが、ずっと応援してくださっているファンの皆様、本当にありがとうございました。そしてですね、皆さん今日初めて、プレイ画面を結構長めに見たと思いますが、おそらく想像してたものとは少し違ったんじゃないかなと、思っております。
So first and foremost, we wanted to extend our gratitude to those who have been waiting so patiently and have been supporting us for such a long time until now. And also, we've taken a look at gameplay right now, and we've fairly showed you a good bit.
でですね、そういうわけなので、皆さんぜひ触れてみたいんじゃないかなと思いましてですね、実際に、触ってみたいですかね。
And I was wondering, do you guys want to actually play the game?
ということでですね、明日から開催されます E3 のですね、スクエアエニックスブースの方で、セブンリメイク、プレイアブル出展していますので、ぜひ機会のある方は、触れてみてください。
So we actually have playable demo kiosks available at the Square Enix E3 booth. So I hope you have the opportunity to try it out.
はい。それではですね、最後に、皆さんにご覧いただきたいものがありますので、ぜひ、昨日はですね、コンサートの方でショート版のトレーラーを、公開しましたけども、今日はロング版をご用意してますので、ぜひご覧ください。
So finally, there is something that we wanted to show you. Yesterday, we showed you a short version of a trailer at the Final Fantasy VII concert. Today we have a longer version.
それではお願いします。
All right, please take a look.
Yeah, dragons! Woo!
These sewer rats appear to call themselves Avalanche, sir.
You can have it for saving my life. You think he's a keeper?
Oh my god. Y'all gotta look at the bigger picture here. Nothing worth fighting for was ever won without sacrifice.
Help me!
Oh, there's... Oh, shit! Oh, look at the milkers!
I heard you're having second thoughts.
I know we have to think big if we're going to make a difference. But not like this. I feel trapped. My turn.
Get going.
Got you now.
You're not real. You're
Clown. I have a favor to ask of you. Run away. You have to leave. You have to live.
You bastard! Yeah!
Hold on to that hatred.
Oh boy, Jim blown the fuck out. We got some milkers and a release date. Oh, I'm embarrassed right now. I've had my shit pushed in. Are you excited? Double Blu-ray HD titties.
Hey, just the son I wanted to see.
Keep your eyes closed.
I know what happened with you guys in Seattle.
Singing a strange tune.
How do you feel?
With us misfits.
Come on! Gotcha!
Chat, are you ready for an emotional journey? He knows what happened in Seattle about the rape. They're going to talk about it in detail in Chapter 3. Oh, heartwarming.
You'll be fine, Daniel. As long as we're together.
I want to see what his power can do.
Come on, Daniel. You got this.
Starting to be able to control his powers.
Oh no.
Oh, I shouldn't do this.
Stop it, you crazy?
On the ground, now. Whoa.
Oh my god.
I miss Dad.
I'm so sorry, Daniel.
Do you see how much fun these streamers are having with this video game? Clearly it's good. You need to buy it. It comes on 2 Blu-ray discs, and we had to split it into 2 games. But it's worth it. Look at the streamers. They're enjoying themselves. Look how emotional they are.
Daniel, come on, run! Do it, Daniel, now!
Oh, this is gonna be the cliffhanger.
That's so sad.
God damn it.
Stop, Daniel. I said stop.
Don't grab me.
That was so intense.
It's my power, not yours.
What the?
No, that's the ending, isn't it?
This game is awesome.
You heard him. Buy 2 copies.
From ages long ago, miasma has blanketed the world. Crystals keep the deadly miasma in check.
Oh, they've
Crystal's
remade this?
power
Really?
Is not eternal. These are the chronicles of brave young adventurers who journey to protect their home. These are the Crystal Chronicles.
If we had no crystals, miasma would consume us all, correct?
Never did I imagine that it could be so bright. In online multiplayer mode, caravan with friends wherever they may be. Keep the adventure close at hand. The journey now unfolds on smartphones. Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles Remastered Edition. This winter, embark on a new journey once more.
Journey begins!
Lead us on our way.
This should be fun.
Oh yeah, it's super fun when you have to pay an extra $10 to get it on PC. Charge $60 instead of the $50 you charged on Switch. Get fucked.
Prepare yourself! I will not lose to you!
Now the true lesson begins.
The hunt is on.
This is the beginning of your end.
Conjure lightning.
This will settle things.
My blade protects those in need.
Now seal the deal!
Let's end this, shall we?
My brand, I'll strike you down.
I'm ready for you.
This is our chance.
Octopath Traveler.
Wow, they are remastering everything, aren't they?
better! It's the one, the only, the builder's builder of the game! It's Dragon Quest Builders 2! The children of Hargon, the vile cult that worships destruction, has outlawed the building, cooking, and creation of all things, and captured the builders. All hope seems to be lost until you, a young apprentice builder, manages to escape the clutches of evil. Washed up on the deserted shores of the Isle of Awakening, and with the help of your spirited and mysterious companion, Malroth, it is up to you to doff your mallet and club, unravel the riddles of this land, and defeat the hateful children of Hargon. Travel the diverse islands and discover your true potential as a master builder. There is a land of adventure with many islands offering unlimited building combinations. You will have to master new crafting skills on each island, with more to do and even more to create. Everything in Dragon Quest Builders 2 is much, much bigger! Build huge structures in a larger world with more variety and options than ever before, and with a little help from the eager islanders. The world is humongous, and you'll need your wits about you to get around. Run across open fields and explore ruins, treacherous mines, and spectacular castles. Dive into the watery depths to discover hidden treasures. Climb the highest mountains to catch the sunset, and glide home to rest up for your next day of adventure. But beware, monsters roam this land and will need to be dispatched with cunning composure. Luckily, accompanying you on your quest is the enigmatic Malroth, an aggressive amnesiac with a fondness for fighting foes. Use powerful attacks on the battlefield to take down monstrous beasts. Work together with your villagers to till soil, plant seeds, and raise a multitude of crops. Be sure to customize the way you build your fields to support the kind of crops you're growing. Harvest anything from the humble cabbage and wheat to tantalizingly tasty tomatoes. Big projects require big help. You and 3 friends can team up online to build anything you can imagine. Let your creativity run wild! The only limit is your imagination, so call on your friends and build your fate together! The road you build is paved with peril, young builder. Only you can defeat the children of Hargon. Bring an end to destruction and save the world in Dragon Quest Builders 2!
Chosen. Well, you're the reincarnation of the luminary.
Ah, there we go. People are wondering if it's going to happen. There you are.
Know this. The luminary is the root of all evil and will bring naught but misery to our realm. You shall not escape me, Darkspawn!
Let's do this. I believe in you. I believe in the luminary.
Do not lose heart. Do not look back. Remember, you're the luminary. We believe in you.
buttery smooth 12 frames per second. Crystal clear 482p. So what are you thinking so far, chat? You liking all the remasters and ports and the re-releases? You enjoying that? Oh, we've got some more show ahead of us. What amazing announcements are coming up. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. So far compared to the other ones, this is probably the best presentation because they're just showing fucking games. No bullshit, just video games.
Hello everyone, this is Carolina.
Alberto and Carlos Mastreta.
I'd love to watch them do dramatic shots and talk to the camera. I don't really care. Right when I praise them for showing video games, here we go with the fucking interviews nobody cares about. Fantastic. Listen, I think we're all excited. We're going to get some HD milkers, and I think that won the crowd over. And you got 84 ports, half of which are going to the Switch. So hey, there you go. I mean, sure, they'll run terribly and have very low resolution, but that's something. That's something to be excited for. But yeah, no bullshit. Bethesda was awful. EA was awful. Microsoft was okay. I think Square's doing the best. Really, it's up to Nintendo. I don't know if Nintendo's got it. I don't know if they can kick it up a notch. But right now, at least on my scorecard, Square of all things is doing the best. Somebody in chat said those milkers were small. Listen, all right, it's a materia system. She has special chest armor known as bras, and if you add in the right materia, her tits get bigger. It's an exclusive feature to the game that they're waiting to roll out. They don't want to spoil you with all the features just yet.
Of classic competitive first-person shooters. You'll need to quickly coordinate strategies with your team on the fly, whilst keeping your movement nimble and your aim precise if you hope to beat out the competition. There are multiple game modes for you and your team to dive into. Test your skills in domination, capture the flag, or team deathmatch, and perfect your tactics in the highly competitive war-type game mode. Faceit competitive toolset is fully integrated into the game, bringing world-renowned competitive matchmaking, 1v1s, tournaments, rankings, and leaderboards. Kill enemies, win matches, and rank up to demonstrate your Battalion 1944 prowess and unlock visual customization rewards. Each season will bring challenges for you to complete and medals to unlock, whilst tracking your in-game accomplishments and providing you with an easy way to compare them against your friends via in-game leaderboards. Halt the Axis offensive in their tracks with the rapid-fire PPSH, or take fire with pixel precision with the Mosin Nagant, and a whole host of new weapons just as deadly as their owners. With a range of environments to test your skills in, and a variety of weapons at your disposal, play as a team and compete to be top of the leaderboards. Available now on Steam.
Boy, they sound super excited, don't they? I have no idea what the fuck this is. Pay us for fucking old Final Fantasy music. No thanks. That's a hard pass. Oh, there's your DLC. Are you excited? You can pay more money.
Please welcome Naoki Yoshida, producer and director, Final Fantasy XIV Online.
I don't know how excited you are for Final Fantasy XIV Online. Not really my thing. Not super excited for whatever the fuck they're going to announce. You got some Kingdom Hearts DLC. Oh boy. Everybody loves that. Are we going to get 20 minutes of Japanese translated quickly? Let's find out.
Final Fantasy XIV。今日はですね、すいません、短い時間ですが、僕からはいよいよこの7月2日発売となるファイナルファンタジー14拡張パッケージ第3弾漆黒のヴィランズの紹介をさせていただきます。
So we'd like to take a little bit of your time to show off Shadowbringers Final Fantasy XIV's third expansion pack, which is releasing on July the 2nd.
2013年に新生オルゼア・レルムリボーンが発売されてから、6年が経ちました。なんと世界で累計登録アカウント数1600万を突破し、なんとこのですね、漆黒のヴィランズの発売を前にして有料会員数も過去最高を更新することができました。これらは全て世界中のプレイヤー光の戦士の皆さんのおかげです。この場を借りて改めてお礼申し上げます。
It's been 6 years since the release of A Realm Reborn in 2013, and over the years we have surpassed 16 million total registered users. Plus, we have reached the highest number of active subscribers in its history before the launch of Shadowbringers. This is all thanks to our players, our warriors of light.
このシャドーブリンガーズではですね、拡張パッケージにとどまらない新作 RPG1 本分のボリュームとそしてゲーム体験をお届けしたいと思います。
We view Shadowbringers as more than a simple expansion pack, but as a new game filled with volume and gameplay experiences.
I'm getting bored to tears listening to this shit. I can't stand it. It's 4 or 5 minutes straight of Japanese, and then she translates it to like 2 sentences. It's almost like they're padding out the presentation. How do we make this show an hour long? Everybody speak Japanese. Fuck it. Fuck the white pigoos. They're going to buy our remasters anyway. And our double Blu-ray game split in half bullshit. Ah, Jesus.
ぜひファイナルファンタジーシリーズの最新作としてファイナルファンタジー7リメイクの発売2020年3月3日までの間漆黒のヴィランズをお楽しみください。
We are excited to bring Shadowbringers as the latest installment in the Final Fantasy franchise for our fans to enjoy, at least until 2020 March 3rd when Final Fantasy VII Remake comes out.
それではいよいよ7月2日、ローンチとなりますが、この場で世界初公開となるその漆黒のヴィランズのローンチトレーラーをご覧いただこうと思います。
We are pleased to bring a world premiere of the launch trailer for Shadowbringers releasing on July the 2nd.
Please take a look.
Well, if it ain't the oldest joke in the book. And when, pray tell, did we last have a dark night? Over 100 bleeding years ago, that's when.
In that chaotic no man's land between realms, time and space warp and blend in unexpected ways. What Urianger saw was the future.
That's how the Sin Eaters came to be. They were once living creatures, or people, that were caught in the path of the flood. Once the change is wrought, there is no going back.
The eternal light of these creatures has confounded us for nigh on 100 years. For each we have put down, another has risen up in its place, born of the self-same ether relinquished by its predecessor.
That's him. That's Vorthree.
Sin Eaters are part of Yulmor's society. But they must be fed with ether. Living ether.
This world is beyond saving. Like those who try to save it. This world has had its fill of heroes. Everything we did, everything we gave, what was it for?
How many years have I waited for this moment? For the one possessed of her blessing. For you.
Through prayer and sacrifice, the will of the star was made manifest.
I'm sorry, I can only assume I misheard, but it sounded an awful lot like you were implying both Zodiac and Hydaelyn are not gods, but...
They are gods after a fashion, yes. The eldest and most powerful of primals.
Yay? I don't know anything about this game. I guess that was a big spoiler or something?
Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. Enjoyed by fans the world over, has surpassed 39 million downloads. Now, Square Enix proudly presents the international reveal of a new title born from the FFBE universe. War of the Visions, Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. These two titles, FFBE and War of the Visions, will be the pillars of the growing world of Lapis. This is the story.
I don't give a shit about mobile stuff. It's starting to lose me. They started really strong, and now it's starting to lose me. That Final Fantasy XIV trailer was like the change in the middle of the presentation. I don't know. They got a little bit of time left here. Let's hope they end strong.
War of the Visions. Leonis, ruled by the Red Lion Monarch, possesses the power of...
Yeah, it kind of turned into Ambien for me. I'm going to be honest for you. I'm drifting off watching this shit. I get it. I love remasters and ports. Boy, I look forward to that. That's what I live for. And mobile games and mobile music, that's always great. And DLC for an MMO I have no interest in, that's high on the list. And it's got dragons and fucking everything. I should be bouncing off the fucking walls right now in celebration at the sheer amount of dragons we have on screen. But I just have no fucking interest in it. I see a few people in chat that are very, very into Final Fantasy XIV. My condolences. I have no fucking interest in it. Still, even with all this shit, still better than Bethesda and Ubisoft and EA. Way better. But it's losing me a bit.
All is for one's homeland. War of the Visions, Final Fantasy, Brave Exvius. Now in development.
Woke up in the morning, it's a long road. Can't stop in the evening, it's a long road.
I love trailers that show no gameplay. Always have good feelings about those. You know everything's going to turn out great when it's just a CG trailer.
Please welcome Sebastian Wojciechowski, Studio Head, People Can Fly.
All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Sebastian Wojciechowski, Studio Head at People Can Fly, the studio behind Bulletstorm and Gears of War Judgment. Yeah, any Bulletstorm fans in the house? All right. Wow, let me tell you, it feels great to be here and feels amazing to be able to finally announce Outriders.
Did he say Alt-Riders?
I'd like to thank the team at People
What's
Can
the
Fly.
game about again?
You guys are amazing, and I know that some of you are watching this live, even though it's 4 a.m. in the morning in Poland, so Make a noise for them, please. Thank you. Thank you. And of course, Square Enix for the help and support as we work together on this exciting new IP. You know, over the past few years, People Can Fly has grown to over 200 developers and 4 studios across Poland, the UK, and most recently, the US, to bring you what is our most ambitious shooter to date. To present more of our vision, I would like to take this moment to introduce a short video from our game director, Bartek Mita. So thanks a lot. More on Outriders this winter. Thank you.
Shooters are in our DNA. It's our passion. And it's what we do. Outriders draws on all our experience.
I love that their fucking accent makes it sound like they're saying alt-riders rather than outriders. It's a shooting game called Alt-Riders. Oh, this is going to do well on Twitch, where they ban you for saying Naga and WoW.
We describe Outriders as a dark, modern shooter built with traditional values. By that, I mean we are creating an experience with a strong story that you can enjoy with your friends or on your own. We want to tell a complete story. We are confident we are building a shooter with a powerful gunplay, incredible weaponry, and a hostile new world we want to spend many hours in. It's a game we've had in our heads ever since People Can Fly left.
See, the plot in the game of Alt-Riders is there's a horde of monsters invading your land, and you need to use violence to expel them. That's what this Polish game studio has come up with. A game called Alt-Riders, where you need to make the monsters go away with guns.
An unforgiving world. And yes, there is a lot more depth to the game, but I can't say too much more right now.
I wonder what the next game they've got planned for us is going to make us rise up.
Reincarnation is the foundation of our way of life. We celebrate the lives we've been given and offer up prayers for the next. It is grief of death which shackles the living and causes the dead to stray. Indeed, there is no greater affront to reincarnation. So we turn our grief to joy as we send off the dead. But the souls of those who held back their tears in life still need salvation in death. A duty that falls to the Watchers. The Watchers sever the bonds that tie the lost to this world and send them off to the next. They navigate the emotions of the living and the dead. They prize life above all else. This is the story of one Watcher.
Oh, I'm so excited, more ports!
Never meet your heroes. It was awesome. The Avengers were everything I imagined.
Hello, San Francisco!
Thor, Tony, check it out. At once. Try to keep up.
This just got a whole lot more interesting.
Let's make this quick. Secure the bridge. Those weapons can't get in this.
Now you set him up. Foul, knocks him down.
Thor, what's your status?
There are humans trapped, not the small angry men of the sky.
Is that a joke? Did Thor make a joke?
Cap, they got pulsar tanks.
Tony, Thor, the cables! Cap, what's going on over there?
Start the Chimera, what's your status?
Should head back.
No, stay on task. There's still some buildings on this bridge.
Some say they were set up. Others call them murderers.
Do the Avengers pose a danger to society? That was the question, Bruce. That was the question.
Well, we all lost something that day. But that's not how this story ends.
Well, what are we waiting for?
I'm not into cape shit,
Please
so I have no
welcome
opinion on this one.
Sean Eskai, Creative Director, Crystal Dynamics, and
I don't know, Chad. You're gonna have to tell me. It doesn't appeal to me at all. Are you excited for the new Avengers game? Is that at the top of your fucking wish list? I have no interest in cape shit. I don't play any of those games.
Thank you. We love you.
Yeah!
Thank you, everyone. We are incredibly excited to reveal Marvel's Avengers to the world. A few years ago, Crystal Dynamics and Marvel began collaborating on an original Avengers game. One that combined epic action-adventure with cinematic storytelling. A game where we as players can experience in both single-player and co-op what it's like to be Earth's mightiest heroes.
Do I have any true believers in the house? Yes! Awesome. Because you will instantly recognize your favorite superheroes and villains, but you'll also see that they're unique to this game, as this is Crystal's interpretation of these iconic characters.
Our story begins at A-Day, as San Francisco celebrates the opening of the Avengers West Coast headquarters, and the team's custom helicarrier, outfitted with a strange experimental energy source. However, the day turns deadly when an attempt to steal this new technology results in massive destruction. Blamed for the tragedy, the Avengers are outlawed and our heroes disband.
5 years later, a horrific evil threatens the world, and our only hope is to reassemble Earth's mightiest heroes. You'll play as your favorite Avengers.
It's so
in an
silent in this
all-new
auditorium.
Original story, showcasing authentic Marvel heroism and humanity. It's about losing what matters to you most and fighting to get it back. Yeah!
Somebody had to go manually turn on the applause sign. These people had no interest in this.
Most importantly, this is a...
Okay, I have no idea if you're interested in the fucking Avengers game. I have no interest in this. And these guys are boring me to fucking tears. Oh god, the Avengers blew up San Francisco. Well, how come nobody gave them a fucking award for that? They should have got a Medal of Honor. A fucking Medal of Freedom. You tell me a superhero team destroys San Francisco, I'm gonna throw them a ticker tape parade. I'm not gonna be mad at them. Ban them. Oh boy. Do you like the cinematic universe? Well, here's your video game for that. Enjoy your 5-hour campaign for $60. Yeah, just no appeal to me on this at all. They're sitting there hitting their bullet points in their presentation. Just you could hear crickets die in that fucking place. I guarantee you some fucking Square Enix employees running around hitting applause signs to get these fuckers awake for this. Shouldn't have showed that Final Fantasy XIV DLC. Lost the crowd. They started drifting off just like I did. I'm fighting the sleep right now, chat. I'm fighting it really fucking hard to stay awake and watch the rest of this. Are we going to see some gameplay? Will you show us some gameplay? Oh boy, here it comes. Actual footage of a game being played. Oh, nope. Fuck that. Let's just go back to real people sitting on couches talking about fucking Avengers movies. Great. I'm sorry. If you want this uncut, if you want that Avengers goodness, go watch the fucking Square Enix stream. I'm not listening to this. They're going to end the show with this shit. You're going to drag it out for fucking 15 minutes. We're going to be sitting here 10, 15 minutes while they talk about the fucking Avengers on this shitty daytime soap opera looking set. God, what has happened to E3? Why can't I just get cringy people doing stupid shit on stage? Why can't we get minor celebrities and E-celebs that fuck up their lines? Is that so much to ask for? I just want people to be embarrassed and see really bad trailers of actual gameplay. That's all I'm looking for from this event. Stop spending a lot of money building shitty sets. This looks like... Go look up All I Want for Christmas Is My PSP. This looks like the same warehouse set that those assholes used for their commercial. It's the same industrial 90s edgy look in the background. Like, let's just set some fucking couches up and do it here. Actual voice cast, I don't fucking care. I don't care who these people are. I want video games. Give me my weeb video games. I want anime girls and fucking teenagers driving mechs saving the world. That's why I come to you, Square. That's what I'm looking for. I just want ridiculous plot lines and stories. Give me some weeb shit and let me run around defeating the big ancient evil that's awakened. I don't want to watch dudes in a fedora talk to people who try to pretend to be interested in what he's saying. People in chat, normal fags ruined video games. I don't know what this is. Are we going to see gameplay? Is there video game somewhere in here? No? Oh, back to the CG cutscenes? Okay. All right, let's watch this.
Did you even check the science? Did you check It was a heist, Bruce. No. We were outsmarted. The Terrigen reactor was unstable, and you knew that, and you still paraded it before the entire world. So what? We just give up? We didn't give up, Tony. We failed. At least I can admit that. No, we failed him. We failed him.
So emotional.
Please welcome Scott Amos, Head of Studio, and Megan Marie, Senior Community and Social Media Manager, Crystal Dynamics.
Hello, E3! You've just seen a high-level view of the cinematic and character-driven campaign of Marvel's Avengers. But launch is only the beginning of this adventure.
Marvel's Avengers delivers a narrative over multiple years, with exciting new content released at a regular basis.
Like the Avengers, you and your friends are stronger together. You'll assemble into teams of up to 4 players online, where you can master extraordinary abilities, where you can customize a growing roster of heroes, and defend the Earth from ever-escalating threats. Oh yes, oh yes. And to make sure everyone comes on this journey with us, we're incredibly thrilled to announce that every new superhero and every new region will be delivered at no additional cost. Oh yeah.
So our promise to the community is that we won't have random loot boxes or pay-to-win scenarios.
Did she cut a curtain in half and just try to wear it as a jacket and hope nobody noticed? Her and Scott Anus up there. Mr. Anus and the curtain-wearing woman. I love it. Yeah, show me screenshots of the game. How about you just fucking show it in action? Instead of telling me about your regional launches.
Nixie Software, our new Crystal Northwest studio, and everyone at Square Enix.
So our game is about embracing your powers and living your superhero dreams. We have an exclusive gameplay demo in our booth that will show you more of the core campaign, its original story, and our superheroes in action.
So, Marvel's Avengers will release worldwide on PS4, Xbox One, Stadia, and PC. We got you covered. And we're excited to be partnering with PlayStation to bring some awesome surprises to the PlayStation audience, including early beta access and unique benefits that we'll be revealing in the future. But before we go, we have one final glimpse into our world, including when you'll get to play this game. This is what's next for the Avengers. Thank you, true believers.
Damn it! Progress, Hank!
I have a plan, but it's risky.
Hank, that doesn't look ready.
Come on, Tony, live a little.
Unbelievable. It worked.
It's sort of cute when they're small.
Ah, didn't doubt you for a second, Hank.
That was like 20 minutes of that shit. 20 fucking minutes of that shit. God, that was insufferable. Holy shit, talk about padding. Just show the fucking game. God, every E3 I get so excited when it's coming up. And then I watch it and I get angry as I watch it. Every fucking year it's the same thing. Are you fucking kidding me? You're ending on that? There's no way. That's the end of it? You're ending on that fucking boring shit of the Avengers. A 20 fucking minute segment of the Avengers. Oh, the voice acting cast. Nobody fucking cares. Oh, here's our worldwide launch date. Here's our CG trailers. Oh, you want gameplay? Fuck you. God, Jesus, that was boring. Oh, what the fuck was that? Why does nobody know how to close a show? Is Stephen King involved with fucking E3? Is he writing the scripts for these things? Is that why nobody has a decent fucking ending for these? Every time. It ends on the most boring shit. Hey, how do we want to close out our show? Should we end with a new game, a new remaster, a port? No, I know. How about 20 solid fucking minutes of the Avengers? But we won't show any gameplay. We'll have Mr. Anus and the curtain fucking chick get up on stage and talk for 20 minutes and show nothing but CG trailers. God fucking damn, Nintendo, please. If there's a God in heaven, I hope he's Japanese. I hope he's Japanese. I hope Nintendo comes out swinging tomorrow. All they have to do is just show some fucking gameplay and not end on 20 minutes of the Avengers. And then we'll get something. I was drifting off during the middle of that. I started out as okay, a couple cool things in there. It started having really long trailers for no fucking reasonable reason. And then 20 solid, excruciating. God, excruciating. Beat your hammer or beat your balls with a hammer, excruciating minutes of the fucking Avengers. Let's end it with cape shit. Odd. I gotta start. I have to stop doing E3. It's gonna fuck with my blood pressure. I have to stop watching this shit. I just don't. It's not like it used to be. All the fun, stupid shit just doesn't happen anymore. It's just crap. It's just turning into crap. They don't even show you games. They just want to sell you DLC and mobile shit. Oh. I don't know. Even as bad as that was, it was still better than Ubisoft, EA, and fucking Bethesda. And that just speaks volumes to the quality of this shit. How would I rank it? Shit. Microsoft, then Square, and then the rest of the three can mud wrestle in a pit of used heroin needles that HIV junkies used for the king of the shit pile. Let them, do it down there. God, Nintendo, please. Please save this. Save this year. Come out and just amaze us. They're not going to. Of course they're not. But I can hold on to that little bit of hope. That little bit of fucking hope that they will. Holy shit. I don't know. I guess this is getting old. I'm just not enjoying this shit anymore. But I think I can objectively say this E3 is awful. This has been an awful E3. There really haven't been any fun moments. Todd won't go up and lie to us during Bethesda. The cringiest shit we really got was maybe out of fucking Ubisoft with their fucking Spirit Fingers dance, and that was only 2 minutes long. And then it was over. It was done. EA and their fucking sports ball presentation. Square with their 20-minute Avenger presentation. Sony won't even show. Maybe you know what? Sony's the winner. Fuck it. I'm calling it now. Sony wins. Sony figured it out. It's war games. The only way to win is not to play. Congratulations, Sony. You've won E3. By refusing to show up to this abomination of an E3 this year, you won. You've taken first place. God. I don't know what to tell you. I'm getting angry. Old man's getting angry. He needs his Monster Energy drink to calm himself down. Yes, chat. Sony won. People bringing up Devolver. I watched it. I was going to do highlights of it. It was okay. I can't place Devolver in the running for this because these companies have, like Microsoft and Bethesda and Ubisoft, all these motherfuckers have so much amounts. They're ridiculously rich. There's no reason they should have bad shows. They should be able to put on good shows. It's a money hat, right? They're waving their dicks around. They've got wallets attached to their cocks and they're slapping each other with it. They should be able to put on good shows. The small guys, Devolver. I mean, fuck, even the PC gaming show, as terrible as that was, still outclassed some of the big boys. Oh, everything turns to shit. My hobby is dying. It feels like it's dying. Everything's a fucking store exclusive. All the games are chopped up and sold to you bit by bit. DLC ruins everything. Microtransactions ruin everything. Loot boxes ruin everything. Nobody can make a fucking game that's complete anymore. You got to fight through 10 different systems, 18 different platforms to get a fucking game because they all want to compete with one another for the exclusives. Now, come to our Chinese botnet known as the Epic Game Store. Buy a PS4 Pro to run the game that your PS4 can't fucking run. Oh, you need to go get an Xbox One X because if you try to play Red Dead Redemption 2 on your Xbox One original, it will melt a hole in your fucking TV stand. I give up. I'm getting a new fucking, I'm gonna knit. That's my new hobby. I'm starting knitting. You can't fuck me if I knit. What are the yarn companies gonna pull this shit? Is it DLC yarn? I don't think so. You can't touch me if I knit, motherfuckers. Back in my day, I'm telling you, there is a distinct difference with the 80s, 90s, even the aughts compared to where we are now. It's just awful. Okay, my rant is over. I needed to vent a little bit. That 20-minute Avengers segment kind of fucked with me a little bit. I'll be honest with you, chat. Yeah, if there's a God in heaven, he will make tomorrow good. And Nintendo will come out and do well, which would be fantastic. It would salvage some of this. But Square, apparently, that's it. That's the end of their show. So that's that. Let me change the segment. I had some super berries come through. I'll read those, and then I'm gonna go punch a wall or something. I don't know. Punch a wall and go buy some knitting needles.